So here's our collection of data. Here's a reminder of the slope formula. The question is, does this follow a linear relation? So let's pair these guys up. And I'm going to call these letters again to designate which pair I'm looking at. And then I'll go ahead and do my subtractions. So let's pair A, 4 minus 10, divided by -1 minus -3. Now signs are going to be a big problem with these, with slope. You got to be very careful, because whenever I do minus and negative, what am I really doing?
Hey, what is it before plus 10?
Nope. See? Subtraction. Yeah, so 4 minus 10 gives me -6, right?
I did it.
Now, -1 minus a -3. What's that going to become? Well, let's see. That's really -1 plus 3, right? Minus a negative is plus. So -1 plus 3 is positive 2. So this fraction becomes -3. Sign numbers are the hardest part with this. Let's do B. -5 minus 4 divided by 2 minus a -1. Slope is always y2 minus y1. x2 minus x1 with a fraction bar between them. That is the slope formula. So it's always minus. Which is a pain, because you get these minus negatives. So you got to be real careful. Yeah. Wow. 17? Ooh, okay. Your calculator, you got to remember, if you type it all in, if you typed in 4 minus 10 divided by -1 minus -3 and hit go, your calculator is going to do 10 divided by 1 first. Because it does strict order of operations. So if you use a calculator, you have to type it in like this. Right over here. 4 minus 10, parentheses, divide, parentheses, -1 minus -3. Now that should kick out a -3, but remember this is a minus, and then these guys are the negative buttons. And you have to use the parentheses to group it. Because otherwise your calculator will do order of operations. It'll do this first, then it'll do these. Let's get back on over here. Purple. Welcome back to class. Could you? Yes. We'll get some board work today. Fear not.
Really?
-5 minus -4 is -9. 2 minus -1 is 3. Now watch that. Minus and negative is the same as plus. And that simplifies to 9 divided by 3 is 3. So far, we're looking pretty good for this being linear. Now this last one, -8 minus a -5, 3 minus 2. Well, don't forget this top minus a negative, that's like plus. So -8 plus 5.
So negative and negative equals constant.
Right, minus a negative. I used to kind of mentally imagine this little minus sign flying in here and creating a plus sign. Well, it worked. Yeah, I mean, you've got two sticks. Two sticks together is the same thing as a plus. Yeah, it worked.
So it is linear.
So it is linear again. I've got the same slope, and I could actually take any 2 points, any 2 pairings, if I could do that slope out, and in either order. Let's reverse C real quick just to be sure it works. Minus -5 minus -8, 2 minus 3. This is this top is really going to be a +3. The bottom is -1. And it works. So you can even flip the order around. It still works. The key is the y's need to be on top. X's need to be on the bottom. So because the slopes are the same, it's linear. What do you guys think? Questions?
Can I go on board?
The sides, can we do it on the board?
What do we get on this class?
The sides, when do we get out of this class?
No, but really, what time do we get out?
Does anybody want to ask if there's homework tonight while we're on questions like that?
Is there any homework tonight?
Are we gonna kill a cat?